The doctor in front of your name.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Like, it sounds like you're literally, being immersed in the culture in
Yeah.
Harlem, and the fact that you're able to, like, live freely, dress how you wanna dress, do what you wanna do. I wonder, did that influence also, like, your music, your style,
Yeah.
like, those types of things?
Yeah, definitely. My older
Okay.
sister actually went to like a performing arts high school in New York. So all of her friends were like dancers and actors and singers and like stylists. She actually is in fashion now, but just like all of her friends, they were always doing like edgy stuff, and that was like my first kind of peek into fashion and like the fashion world. Like
Mhm.
even I feel like when I was little, there was like this trend of like teddy bear sneakers and like just like quirky hats and like quirky hoodies and all of these like crazy things that like you wouldn't think to wear or buy, but like everybody was wearing them, and
Yeah.
it was like, the even the trends are like not trendy. I don't know, but yeah, it definitely inspires you to think outside the box. Like I definitely feel like with my personal style, I'm never really trying to do what's like normal or like what
Mhm.
everybody else is doing. Just getting outside of my comfort zone, especially with my personal style, is really important. I think because of that, for sure.
Yeah, it gave you it kinda, like, liberated you, like, it gave you the
Yeah.
freedom to be able to
Yeah, it's like I
explore, like, different
can,
avenues.
like seeing that you can do
Yeah,
it. It's like,
exactly.
oh, you can just do whatever you want and wear whatever
Right.
you want. So why wouldn't you?
Exactly, 'cause, it makes me wonder, like, people who don't live in thriving cities like that are, like, very much alive and well, and they encourage you to do your own thing, when they have that creativity stifled by people telling them, like, "No, that's not what we wear here,"
Yeah.
or, like, "What are you wearing?" or "What are those?" Like, those types of things, like,
Yeah.
it inhibits one's creativity, so, to be able to, like, again, freely explore and express yourself, I think that definitely is something that sets you apart, so
Yeah.
that's amazing.
And I know so many people that have like moved to New York and they're like, "Yeah, I'm from Ohio, but like I'm like
Mhm.
into fashion and everybody looks at me crazy." So I decided to come to New York where everybody, is kind of on the same wavelength. But it's
Yeah,
so common, yeah, and I'm really grateful to grow up in that
that makes sense.
environment. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So I loved, hearing about your and reading about like your music and the things that you have going on in terms of your album, which we'll definitely dig more into. I'm also wondering about acting. So I know you do some acting. Tell us about how you got into that and some things that we can catch you in.
Yeah, so my mom always had me in like acting classes. I was also begging to be in acting classes and workshops and all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I did a little bit of voice acting when I was little, and then I booked my first role, like major role, on All American season 4, which was cool. It was reoccurring.
Okay.
It was a great first time, I think, for me. Like, especially being like a
Nice.
basically all black production on Warner Brothers. Like, it was very like welcoming and warm, and like it felt very like family vibes. But yeah, it was a great
Yeah.
experience. Yeah.
The doctor in front of your